Hello there, and welcome to this. Oops. Hello there, and welcome to this beautiful series. My name is Yoon Gray, and this is a pretty bare-looking world. What could be going on here? So this it's like a blank canvas. It's just ready for it to be painted on. But yeah, if you haven't read the title yet, which I think people would normally read before they click on a video, but in this series, I myself plan to build the map from the movie Maze Runner. Yes, I plan to build a 1-to-1 scale of the maze and the center area from the movie Maze Runner, which I recently watched. I watched it this weekend with my girlfriend. Uh, we watched it because she's a big Dylan O'Brien fan, and I thought it was a pretty good movie. I mean, it wasn't great. It definitely wasn't the best movie. It had its issues, but I liked it. And so that night I was laying in bed and I was thinking of different series I could do for my YouTube channel, and I got to thinking. And I was like, no, not that, no, not that. And I was thinking, I was like, Maze Runner. That was an interesting movie, and I was like, oh, I could build the map for Maze Runner in Minecraft and record it. So that's what I'm gonna do. A little disclaimer though before we start. Um, I do not claim to be a professional builder. I would like to think I'm a pretty good builder. I've built a lot of stuff. I like building, but it's been only on my time on my single player worlds mostly. I've never built anything for anyone, so I'm definitely not a professional builder. But I'm not a bad builder. I think I'm a pretty decent builder. Some information before we start. The mods I am using are Too Many Items. And I'm in version 1.6.2 for Minecraft, and the reason being is that okay, just ignore all that stuff. The reason being is that, as far as I know, that is the newest version that single player commands has been updated for. I've seen some servers and some different people and different videos and stuff that have used it for newer versions, but yeah, this is the newest version I can find it for. And I'm going to be doing it in 1.6.2, which is I think perfectly fine. I think all I need is in this version. I don't think I need anything else. And the texture pack I'm using is Redcraft. I call it R3D.craft because that's how it's spelled. It's spelled with a 3. And anything with a 3 in it, I don't pronounce as an E. I pronounce it a 3, which it is. So it's R3D.craft. So I thought about not using the texture pack because I really don't know of any texture packs that would go well with this build. I think the default is pretty boring, so I decided to go with this because it's basically just a high-resolution version of default, and I use it a lot, and I like it a lot. It's much easier on the eyes than default. Okay, to start off with, let me hit F3, and I am at 0, 0. And I did that to make it easier for myself so I wouldn't have to add and subtract coordinates to figure out where I am. So I'm going to go 45 in this direction. So that's at Z in negative. So there's 45 right here. And in the movie, well, if you're watching this series, I hope you have watched the movie. I don't want to spoil anything, but in the movie, you're basically in a giant, it's not giant, but it's a very large square area that you're in, and surrounding you is a giant maze, and I think the basic goal of the movie is to escape the maze. That's what everyone thought. So at the center of each wall, there's 4 walls surrounding this area. There's a giant door. The walls are very tall. I think I'm gonna make them about 65 blocks tall, and the doors I'm gonna make 2 wide. And that may look pretty ugly, but that's all I know to do because I don't know how to do any fancy piston work where pistons pull on other pistons to move them out of the way. So I'm just going to make a simple 2 by 65 door that goes all the way up. And in the morning, the door opens, and at sundown, the door closes. And at night, the reavers come out. And I've got something interesting planned for the reavers. A little bit of texture editing for them. So let's get started on the door. So I'm going to need to pull out some pistons. Let's get all my redstone stuff going. Yeah, I'm definitely not an expert on redstone either. Definitely not an expert on redstone. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm going to make it 7 deep. Sounds about right. So I'm going to place down my sticky pistons. Don't know where I got the sticky for these from, but okay. I think I'm going to use cobble as my kind of place takers for stuff you can't see. And I'm going to leave the walls mostly hollow because I think I'm going to need room to put different redstone circuits in. So I'm going to need a lot of those. Okay. So I'm going to bring this out. Bring this one out. I'm going to connect them in the middle with a lever. That's how the door is going to work. And it's going to go all the way up to the top. And I'm going to have this running off of a daylight sensor. So it'll be completely automated. Okay, I'm going to block this up and get rid of all this redstone. So, in the movie, the kind of the 2 main pillars that hold the door stick out just a little bit. I think they stick out about 1 block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that was 13. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's let me turn it back to day. And then the next part of the wall starts back 1 block. And it goes pretty far in each direction. So, I'm going to select that as position 1. And I really don't even remember how to do it because it's been a long time since I've done it. But I have my Y key set to select position 1. So whatever block I'm looking at, I don't have to. I hate using the wooden axe to select stuff because it doesn't always work. So I use whatever block I'm looking at. So I hit Y. Okay, position already set. And then I'm going to go right here. Let's see, F3. I'm at Y5. So I'm going to go up to Y70 to make this wall 65 tall. So Y70. Go down a little bit. Okay. Type in position. Oh no. Position 2. Okay, that's wrong. Just 1 slash. Position 2. / set stone. What? What happened there? Okay. Undo. What in the world happened there? I have no clue. Okay. Position 2. That was messed up. Okay. Set stone. Oh my goodness. What in the world is happening? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just gonna build up because my world edit commands are freaking the fuck out. This is fine. This will work. Okay, 70. Yeah, feet positions is at 70. Okay, so I gotta select that one and then look all the way down there. I think I already had it. Okay, there we go. Set stone. Okay, that worked. So, since I already have this selected, I'm gonna copy. And I'm gonna go back down to 70 and then come over 2 blocks. / paste. Whoa, what? Okay. / holy cow. Alright, so I've relogged and I'm gonna try this again. I believe my keyboard is having issues. So I'm just going to copy it from the bottom and then paste it. Okay, so I'm going to stand right here. Copy. Yeah, I have an old wireless Logitech keyboard and it's given out, I think. Paste. Paste. There we go. Alright, get that pasted. Next, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to also take this cobble out, because I believe we're going to have to do some different redstone staggering techniques. Copy there. Let's see, how am I going to do this? I don't know of any commands that I can repeat this pattern with. I've seen some people do that, but okay, I'm just going to copy it up to the top and I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I got that copied all the way up. Next, I think I want to get this out of the way. I'm going to figure out how I need to do each level, because I believe I'm going to need to stagger the levels so the redstone won't connect. So I think this is how this is going to need to be. And at the end, this may be really hard for me to do. There may need to be a lot of redstone in here, but I want to have the door like clap closed at the exact same time, every single block. I don't want it to, you know, redstone has a delay each block, and it has a certain amount of ticks. And so if I just completely ran it all the way down, it would start from the top and close and make its way down, which may make more of a dramatic effect, because I mean, you could be in the maze exiting out, and then all of a sudden it starts closing at the top, and so you've got to make your way out. But I think I want to have it close at the exact same time every time. So let's see. Let's see. How am I gonna do this? So I think I'm gonna test some things out, and I'll show you what I've come up with. Well, okay. Here's the wall, and the door is fully working. Every single block on this entire wall, except for this first column right here. Every single block moves. So I'll show you. So I just have it set up with a redstone torch right here. But if I get rid of it, oh, okay, it was just it was just an update. So it is completely solid all the way through. I'll just pick right here. See, completely solid. And I'll show you how I figured out how to do that. I actually figured this out on my own. There was a design for okay. Guess because I'm recording it, it's giving me visual glitches. But I knew of a single column piston door, so that when you flip the lever, hold on, the lever's over here, it would extend all of them within, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, within 7, and then you could repeat that on top. But what I had to figure out was how to do a second row, because you can't just copy that one over or just move it up one block and copy it, because the redstone connects and then torches turn off other torches, and yeah, I just had to figure out on my own. I mean, it doesn't all extend at the exact same time, because there's torches and then redstone, and then yeah, I tried to time it as well as I could, but the time is not going to be absolutely perfect. So on this one, I had to make a design, and this is what it looks like. And I'd worked on it for about an hour, and I was having it to where every single one of them except that one would extend. And I eventually just stuck a block there with a piece of redstone on top, just trying to do something random, and it worked. And I was like, "Oh my god, thank you!" So I just had to copy that a whole bunch of times. Well, I mean, I just copied it like here and then here and then here, and then copied this. I copied that one, and then just pasted it when I went up. So even I built this, and even looking at this confuses the heck out of me. But my redstone level of knowledge is minimal, and I'm being generous there. So I'm proud of myself for getting that door working. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. So, the completion list for today. I got the door working, and I think that was definitely one of the hardest parts about this, was getting that entire doorway done. So that's a big leap forward, and we can start on the building next episode. So stay tuned.